What has happened is a colossal military disaster. We shall go on to the end. We shall never surrender.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about Dunkirk. What did you think of it?
I really liked it, okay? I thought it was terrific.
Yeah.
I just need to put that out there.
I think there's something that needs to be addressed before you even talk about a film like this. Christopher Nolan directed this. Now, for a lot of people, that means it's a perfect film and you cannot criticise it no matter what.
And
That's not true, because I love this film, but there are flaws with it.
Of course, but that's the same with any film.
Yeah, of course. But I think it's just healthy to get it out of the way, because I think there's so many people that are going off of any critic that says it's lower than 100 or lower than a 10. But saying that, I love this film.
I think it's near as perfect to a war film that purely focuses on one battle as this could get.
Yeah. It's definitely... It's difficult because where the story is concerned, it's more about the event that took place. The characters are not really there.
I'd say going into this film, you shouldn't expect Saving Private Ryan style character arcs.
No,
Band of Brothers,
it's
nothing
quite
like
devoid of emotional ties to characters. Though saying that, I did experience what I felt was as close as I could get to feeling terror in a film.
Yeah.
From the musical score and the cues that build up and the way that events take place, like the shots that are used and the way the scenes unfold in this battle, it really drags you into that whole situation, I think.
I'd say one of the best examples of that in the film is when there's just a group of them and they're in this small ship looking for shelter.
Yeah.
That's...
the claustrophobia and the tension that really racks up. Christopher Nolan is fantastic when it comes to directing action and just these set pieces that you've never seen before. I mean, he has this whole story side of it and the character side of it. He wrote this solely on his own, and that kind of comes across. You know, there's the characters you don't really get to know. The dialogue is probably about 2-3 pages worth of an entire film. But you do have some fantastic people in this. You've got Mark Rylance, Kenneth Branagh,
Harry Styles.
Now, we have to say...
He is really good.
He's pretty damn good in this. I know so many people that were just like, I got Harry Styles in it, everyone's gonna hate it, let's cry about it. As much as I went into this hoping he was going to be shit, no, he's pretty good.
He really surprised me.
Doesn't get a big role, but no one does. No one does in this film.
To be fair, he probably talks the most out of a lot of the characters in this.
That's true. I think, in terms of a technical masterpiece, this is that.
Yeah, absolutely.
In terms of if there is CGI, I don't know where it was used. They used real props, real ships that were refurbished.
Refurbished and then
redestroyed. That's quite sad, actually. Just for the sake of a film. But oh well. It's so good.
One thing I want to say is that I think it's a film that everyone should watch. But in that's also saying, I don't think everyone will necessarily love this film. I think everyone should watch it for its historical aspect.
Yeah, the significance it has. I was going to say that I've seen it twice, and the first time we saw it, I was sat next to a lady, which
I love this story.
It's not really a story, it's just, oh my god, we sat next to this lady, and the film really does just open with a bang.
Yeah.
And when the first gunshot goes off, make sure you're prepared, or at least wearing, earplugs, and bring new underwear with you, because this film goes off with a bang. The lady next to me, probably about 90, maybe close to, she nearly died. The whole film, she was just... I was 999 was dialed ready. But after thinking about it, and I went to see it a second time, again, the audience was packed with people way older, and probably who even knew people at that time, or experienced it themselves. I think that's why it's so significant in the fact that more people like that are going to see this film. And I think this is going to be used in history classes, maybe not for its...
Historical
it gets
accuracy.
across... Yeah, because it doesn't really show you much about what was going on behind the scenes, which is quite nice to see,
It
actually.
really does a fantastic job of just giving you that feeling,
Yeah.
that terror of being there.
Yeah. It's brilliant. And the musical score by Hans Zimmer, once again, obviously Christopher Nolan loves using him. On the first watch, I was like, okay, this is a bit too much. This is Interstellar side of tension, where it just keeps using the same musical cues, but getting louder and louder until it builds up to this crescendo of an event that's supposed to happen. But the second time watching it, I was again on the edge of my seat. And it's like a film I've already seen, but I was like, oh my god. Because of that musical cue.
Well, it's weird because Hans Zimmer, usually you can expect sort of some... You can expect from him when you go into a film, like, what's going to happen.
Yeah,
Because of the
you
way
know
he
what he's
uses
going to do.
music. But...
But no,
Very
there's none of
much.
that here. In fact, that's always turned on its head. That whole
Yeah.
blam. It literally sounds like a reverse of that. It's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, I think everyone should go out and see this film.
Absolutely.
Like you said, you might not be your cup of tea, but and it won't leave you with the lasting impression of like, oh my god, those characters. Oh, I love
No,
them.
not whoever. I can't even remember the names of the characters.
Exactly.
In the film.
No, Harry. That's not even his character name.
No.
Tom Hardy. Once again, I will say, they can't keep doing this to him. Tom Hardy's in this, and you know he is a Spitfire pilot. And again, cast Tom Hardy and put a mask on his face.
Yeah, he's such an iconic actor at the moment.
It is a shame, but his part of the situation is really well done.
He's very good.
Yeah. And the cinematography, I forgot the guy's name, but it's the same guy who did the cinematography for the film Her, the Spike Jonze film.
Yeah.
And Let the Right One In as well.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal. I think this is one of the best, like, it will get nominated this year, like, for the Oscars
Absolutely,
next year.
cinematography.
Yeah, it's brilliant. And it doesn't really do anything different, but it just keeps you, the depth of everything, and it follows the shots and the action so well. And yeah, this film it's really good. It's really good. It's a great addition to the sort of Nolan filmography, I think.
It's such a turn for him because typically you expect from him some sort of sci-fi, you know, very out there idea.
Yeah, it does have this dreamlike quality though. I do think.
Yeah.
How it keeps cutting in between. There's a bit of time play.
It really
here,
does
which
play
he
with
does.
time.
Yeah, but it works in the sense that if you were watching a documentary on these events, it would do the same thing. You would cut in between. You know, you'd cut between different people during the same event, and it kind of does that just like a documentary would. And it works to some extent, but I think some people would be confused until the latter half of the film.
Because it sets to not really tell a story, even just show you this event.
Yeah, this event that shocked a nation. That. Yeah, no, it's just. I don't think anything more needs to be said. So,
Yeah.
what would you rate it if you had to give a score?
I don't like giving scores though.
No.
Because
They're so arbitrary.
it
and...
puts a label on the film.
Alright, well in that case, just go out and see it. That's our Dunkirk review.
9.5 out of 10.
For fuck's sake.